Hello everyone, thank you for being here with me today. I want you to close your eyes real quick and I want you to listen to this. Imagine being in the pilot seat, looking out at snow-capped mountains or vibrant city lights from 35,000 feet in the air. For pilots, this is their daily reality, every single time they work. Now, my name is Chanon Roltsch, and today I'm going to take you on a journey through the path of becoming a pilot, a career blending both adventure and responsibility. Pilots play a crucial role in ensuring passenger safety while demonstrating leadership and adaptability. Today, I'll cover the training required, the essential skills and professions, pros and cons. According to the Aircraft Owners and Pilot Association, pilots undergo rigorous training, often spending years earning certificates. Now let's talk about some licenses that they offer. Now there's the PPL, also known as a private pilot license. They require 40 to 70 flight hours, costing roughly around $10,000 to $15,000. Commercial pilot license, also known as the CPL, it requires 250 flight hours, costing around $30,000 to $50,000. Airline transport pilot, also known as the ATP. Now this is the big one. This requires 1,500 flight hours. This will exceed over $100,000 just to get that license. Most ATP schools, they offer accelerated training programs. So there's an ATP school here in San Antonio actually. Now they charge over $100,000, but they can reduce that amount of time to get that required hours by a huge margin. Now, if you don't want to go through the ATP route, there's the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. This combines both aviation degree and flight hours all at the same time, all in one place. Now there's financial aid options. Now women in aviation, they offer a lot of money just for women to go and get their license, to be able to fly for their career. Now there's loans as well. Aviation specific lenders help cover training costs. The FAA outlines that pilots must log at least 1,500 hours to qualify for an ATP certificate, a requirement for major airlines like United, American Airlines, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about some skills and challenges. Essential skills like quick thinking. One example is Captain Sully flew over the Hudson River and had an emergency, and he had to make an emergency landing on the river. This is a prime example of quick thinking and adaptability. Communication, now this is a big one. Working with the air traffic control and crew, you have to be concise and clear with your communications. You also have to be cognitively all there. You cannot be under the influence no matter what, because you are in charge of other people's lives and you need to be all there. Now you also have to be technically proficient. Now that means staying up to date on new technology and knowing the ins and outs of aircraft systems. You have to know where any of the emergency buttons are, so on. You just have to pretty much just know the entirety of your aircraft. That is your aircraft and you're in charge of it. Now here's some challenges. Now this one's a big one for most people. Irregular schedules, nights, weekends, and holidays. Say goodbye to them. You won't see any of that for a while when you first start. You won't get any nights to yourselves. You're gonna be studying, you're gonna be tired the next day, but you have to push through. Stress. Now, as a pilot, you are a huge ball of stress pretty much, but you have to be able to handle that every day, because if you can't, then you risk passenger safety and yourself. You have to be able to maintain calmness and, again, just to be able to handle that stress. Financial investment. Now, this is a big one for a lot of people. Again, training costs over $100,000. This is a big financial commitment just to start a career. Now, according to the Airlines Pilots Association, pilots train regularly to handle emergencies like that prime example that I gave you of Captain Sully's Hudson River landing. Now, these skills and challenges highlight both the reward and sacrifices of a pilot's life. Now, let's talk about some pros and cons real quick. Now, competitive salaries. This is the big one. The median average salary is $160,000. Now, some senior pilots, they earn over $250,000. Plus, not to mention, you get to travel and experience the world at your own pace and get paid for it. You explore while flying. Not a lot of jobs do that. Now, job security. There was a 13% growth projected from 2022 to 2023 of last year. And that's just gonna keep continuing to grow. There's a lot of old pilots and they need a lot of younger pilots to get started and replace them as they get older. Now, cons, demanding schedules, time away from family, like I said. High stress, ensuring the safety of hundreds of passengers or yourself or the crew and people below you. Training costs, again, this is a major financial investment upfront. So not a lot of people can spend $100,000. So in summary, we've discussed the path of becoming a pilot, the skills required, and the rewards and challenges of this career. But however, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning. Next time you're on the plane, think to yourself about the dedication it takes to be in that cockpit. As Scotty Ardoin shared in our interview, the joy of traveling the world while flying is unmatched.